Hello, and welcome back to Rodents of Unusual Size, where we have this mess to untangle. Hit the checkpoint for no good reason. Okay, we get locked in our chamber here. And from here, what can we actually do? Okay, is this a character mimic? Nope, it's just a regular mimic. I see, so I can control to an extent. Do I need to get a lemming and do I need to get all these things through? Is that what's going on here? Because that looks kind of terrible. Okay. Mimic lemming moves first. And I guess how do we kill this lemming? Oh, we have two decoys. So I hit this. Okay, well, something just happened. What happens when you step off of that? This triggers, which prevents anything from ever going this way. I don't have time, if I step on this, I don't have time to place this before you move. Bent tail lemming, really? How would we ever activate that? Oh, by turning off the arrow, that's how. Okay, so the question I'm asking myself right now is, do I want to start from this side of the room? I think I do. Because starting from this side allows me to hit this without waking up the eye. Gives me access to one of the decoys, and then I can work some stuff out. So let's start like that. That allows me to block this this lemming right away. I don't know if I want to do that, but if I wait, you're faster, right? Yes. So I can step here, and that'll put you through. And this still means this mirror is recoverable if I need it later. I can get in here, I can hit this if I want to, which lets me open all this stuff. Does anything close this? This does. So presumably I want to do this first, and then possibly also grab this before this wakes up. Okay, ultimately I'm trying to kill these roaches. So my goal is to hit all four of these. Those have to be hit by lemming. Maybe they don't have to be, but I have some other options. Probably a lemming and probably a lemming. Okay, is there any reason why I would need to bring anything in this way? Powder keg would allow me to kill this, which gives me access to another powder keg. This is all completely disconnected. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I want to push this up here and have this... Oh no, it wouldn't block if I did that. I wonder if I could have pushed this up and then had you get in the way. Like if I did that, but without you. Because I think... See, I can get from here to here with the Mimic Lemming and the... Powder Keg. The problem is... I want you up on this. Nothing else I can use? Is there anything else I can use to hit this? I can use this lemming, I guess. Because if I push anything into this, I'm onto that. I'm getting the lemmings, the Mimic Lemming stuck on the arrow anyway. But anyway, so this powder keg goes up here, kills this, which opens that, which gives me a second powder keg, which I then use to kill this. Pretty sure that's how that plays out. I'm gonna hit this at some point. I guess this lemming, I mean, when this lemming's here, I can just blow it up whenever. So what do I use this mirror for? That's what I haven't actually found a use for yet. The mirror... mirrors break on floor spikes, right? Pretty sure. It's one of those interactions, I haven't seen those elements together all that much. So we have... I do notice that there are 9 here, which means I need this position like that with you here. Then I can release you and you'd get out. And if I guess right, this is going to be set up so that you will die if I don't interrupt you again, right? Of course. Here to here is another 10. So I need something, I need this lemming in here before I let you through. Okay. So ideally, I would get ahead of this somehow. But I can't. Once these are together, I can't separate them. I mean, I could push the mirror, but I can't push the mirror ahead of this. I can only push it off to the side. So the goal of getting mirror and then lemming here as a block, not going to work. And we also have a problem here. Ah. I need to use this for leverage here. Looking at this, do I care? Yes, because that's the only thing that blocks that. So I have to stay in this section while moving everything through. I mean, I have enough leverage to do it. I don't have enough leverage for this portion of the puzzle, though. So that's what you're for, I guess. Among other things. Oh, this is a problem. You're You're on an arrow, of course. Okay, I confirmed that it breaks the mirror. Also, this is super awkward to try to maneuver with this because the lemming gets stuck if it doesn't slide along surfaces. This is actually quite difficult to get the lemming through. Okay. So what can this mirror do for me? I mean, I can have... In this position, you'll stop the mirror with your sword, right? So many things I don't know. I could just blow up the mimic. No. You will push the sword, the mirror into the sword. Okay. Good to know. I do have these decoys, so there are other options. Potentially. And I could just put a decoy on that. Not the intended solution, but if I had an extra decoy, I could just stick it on this plate. There's no arrow on it. Any decoys that I put in this area are just going to get me stuck. Okay, well since I'm having trouble with this, let's try to figure out the rest of this so I can figure out where I need the decoys. So probably okay. Well, I already answered that question. I need it to. No, I don't. I can blow this up with a powder keg on the floor spikes. So actually, I don't need it to cut the mud. There is this. Okay, I need something in here to blow that up. This room just has way too much stuff in it. So how do I deal with this section? I need to... Right, so I can hit this. Then you will hit this eventually. Then you will die. I can use a decoy to turn you around, I think. No, maybe I can't. Because I'm going to place the decoy. And then the decoy... Like, in this position, you've already moved. Then I place the decoy on you. But no movement has happened yet on this turn. And then you will die on your turn, which will be before the lemming moves. Okay, so I think that this will not actually work to block you. So I have to use the mirror to block here. Okay. And then... So you hit this, then you turn around, hit this, that opens... Wait a minute. I can't use the mirror to block that. If I place any decoy anywhere that isn't the hot tile, then it's never going to die, so that's going to be a problem. Right, so how do I untangle just this? On its own, this looks impossible. I have two options for starting it. I can either hit this in any way, which would be, lemming or decoy, I guess, but no, this is gonna be the lemming. There's almost guaranteed that's the lemming's job. We hit that, which opens all of this. And then we're gonna hit this. That's the only thing that opens this. Okay, so since I cannot save anything here, what I'm concluding at this point is that I have to place a decoy here to stab this. I think that's the only way I save this lemming. So then you go through all of this. I need to take this mirror, and when it's here, I have to shove it down onto the arrow. That's the only way of getting the mirror out of your path. Well, no, I could just knock it into the pit, but that feels like wasting resources. So there's not that much here. And then once you've gone and stepped on this, which only does that, okay, and then died. Once you've gotten past this, I can wake you up, because that's the only thing you affect, and you just die here. Okay, so assuming that I have a spare decoy that I can use on this, I've solved the middle row. The middle row starts after I solve the top row. And now I know that I have one less decoy to work with. So how about let's look at this bottom part. Do I need a decoy for this? Let's see, I'm going to destroy that. Destroy this, I can push... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I push one keg off the pit, and then I have access to a single keg. Also, I notice right here, I need either the mirror or a keg to end up in this row so that you push it through. Or decoy. I could use a decoy at the end here. Stab this lemming. So at this point, once I've released this... Well, once I release you, I've already used up both decoys. I've already placed them both. But I don't think that matters, because as long as I just get rid of this one keg, I don't think there's a way to save the keg. I think I just have to get rid of it. Then this keg... Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't think I can use this keg in a meaningful way. Because I won't have access to these tiles because I've already moved this lemming down here to push this. Which means that this keg, I guess I also just push it into the pit. I could have it blow up against this, but that doesn't really help me because I would be sacrificing either this lemming or this lemming to blow it up. In fact, I think I'd be sacrificing both of them, or I'd be using the mirror keg lemming, something like that, to set that up. So I'd be sacrificing also a mirror, also the mirror, or another lemming, or this keg over here. This keg, I'm pretty sure it gets placed here. That's the cleanest way to take out all of this. And that means mirror goes here. That's fine because I can push it onto the hot tiles and then kill the lemming that way. So this lemming dies here by pushing something here. So I probably wait to set this up until after this lemming has gone all the way through. False. That's exactly not what happens. I have to have this lemming already here when I release this lemming. So then we're using a decoy on spikes to delay its timing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It will die. I'll go from here. 1, 2. Well, I can time it so that you go from here to here. I have the ability to time that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need to stall you a single turn. But I can't use this to stall you. So I'm guessing the second decoy is just going to be placed on this spike with its sword not here. So that way you're going to get there, you're going to be stuck, the spike kills the decoy, and you can finish your journey. If I'm really clever, I can keep a mud baby alive here. And that's probably what I actually do. Keep a mud baby alive here while this is happening. So when I blow this up, I get into position as quickly as I can, do as little movement as possible, so I have one mud baby here. Then when I do all of this, you go through, you get to here safely, you get to here, you get stuck on the mud baby dies, and then you get to get safely to here. Okay. And all the way through. And then I still need something at the end to block your movement. And in this accounting, I've already lost both of these powder kegs. I've used this to blow up the mud. I've used the mirror here. Why have I used the mirror here? I could just put the lemmings can step there directly, so the mirror can go here. Okay, that's fine. So I don't need to use a decoy for that. So I don't think I need to use a decoy for the bottom at all. For the middle, I do need to use a decoy for this. So I get one decoy for the top. Now there are all kinds of ways I can try to break this using a decoy. I can just place a decoy here and stab this. And if I do that, it gets me access to this without having to bring this through. Then I've got 2 powder kegs. Do I need 2 powder kegs? Then I don't need to get a powder keg through here. That would be a nice aspect of that. If I don't need to get a powder keg through here, do I need to get a mirror through here? Do I need anything from this top row? What does this mirror do for me? I guess what the mirror does for me is it leaves a space between these 2 lemmings that I can turn the sword into. Right? Like I can rotate to trap you here while I step diagonally up here and use some leverage for all of that. Okay. Okay, but I have a problem, and the problem is I can't use this potion until I've solved the middle row. So now what I'm thinking is I want to solve the middle row first. I want to set this up in such a way that it's blocked, and then solve the middle row. Well, I can actually just do that, right? Because I need to be in that orientation while my sword is in this orientation, which means I just have to rotate counterclockwise 3 times off screen and come back in. And then I'll be able to face this way while my sword is here. You can just be stuck here. Yeah. Now the problem with that, if I'm going up here and hitting this, and then coming back down, is that I can't use... I can't get around you. Okay, well, I have some things I want to try. Right, so you guys are facing the right way. Now, could just let you through. Oh, the problem with that is if I let you through and then I get you, the mirror, stuck on this, then I can never... And you're faster. So I don't think I can just rush up here and get this first, unfortunately. I do have an extra decoy though, so I could just hit this with the decoy and get this done right away. But then I'd have to solve this puzzle. Because the other thing, I mean, I could just put a decoy on this. Again, as I noticed earlier, the arrow is not on this. I could just put a decoy here, and then I don't care at all what happens to you. You can just die. I can push this keg through to hit this. I can use this keg back. I'm pretty sure I can do that. And that'll blow up you, and then I can go around, and then I can blow you up at my leisure. And because I'm using this, I can do this at any time. Okay, I think that's it. I use a decoy here, and then I don't have to worry about this lemming at all. Okay. Means that this orientation doesn't matter. But I do need to preserve this keg. That's the thing. Okay, well then I just go in far enough to push the keg up here. I can't go over any further than that, so let's just... Oh no, I want it to be down here. Probably 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I successfully killed the lemming. I'm probably missing something with this room. I do want this powder keg through. Well, what opens? Oh no, yeah, I do need this powder keg to kill you. So let's just do that, I guess, while I'm in the area. Okay. And that's hit this, which blocks this. Okay. Right, so the problem I'm having is a leverage problem, but I think I just solved it. Because now I can go all the way over here. Blow that up. Which gets me here. Do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that should be enough. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I needed to go over a little bit more, that's fine. We can just get some leverage that way. And yeah, we can do that. Okay, so by doing that, you're still a problem, are you? Until this goes through. No arrow under you. So you're going to step on that. But this is all relatively easy. I would just do that. Really? That's annoying. Okay, I didn't step on that in a while, apparently. Okay, we'll step on that a whole bunch. Alright, so just because it's a mimic doesn't mean it's faster. There we go. You're gonna turn around once. I guess that's fine. Not ideal, but not anything I can do about it because of how the timing of things work out. Even if I did that, you'd still turn. So we're just... Oh. Okay. We need to be a little bit quicker then. That's fine. Problem is, I can't do that move, which is what I need to do, because I need this mirror. And if I... Oh wait, no, I don't slide. I don't slide on diagonals. Okay, so I can rescue it. At this point, it's too late. You're gonna run back. Do I need you for anything up here? I do not. Okay. So I got the mirror down. I cannot from this position get the mirror all the way down. Okay. Mistakes were made. Now I know. This is... Okay, this is actually giving me a lot more trouble than I was expecting, because now... The problem is... I need this to be pushed this way, not this way. Because if it's in the top row, I can never get it off of the top row. That's not entirely true. I mean, it is, but I was thinking of something else. I could just push an item onto this, but I can't because of this door. Then I could have you blow up against this. But then you need to get like a mud baby onto this or something, which is never gonna happen. The timing here, I guess that's why this one moves first, is just to prevent this little maneuver from working. And you will eventually get where you need to go. But you cost us the mirror. And I was using the mirror for this, wasn't I? Because these powder kegs both get itched, which is kind of questionable. I mean, I could rescue you, couldn't I? Well, no. You're gonna see me and stuff here. If I use a mud baby, I'm using a mud baby here, maybe, but I can't use you to block the lemming. Could just put a decoy on this as well, and that would prevent me from needing you. But I feel like these kegs are just kind of bothering me a lot right now. Yeah, we could use them to blow this up with the mirror. If the mirror is stuck in this row anyway. That definitely goes here. Blows this up. Gives me 3 mud babies that are usable for this, which allows me to get past all these floor spikes. I mean, I've solved most of this. The other option, I suppose, is that I can solve the top part properly and actually use a decoy, instead of just putting a decoy on this. It's my current solution. Oh. Man, I feel so dumb sometimes. Okay. No, there's a very easy way of dealing with this. There we go. And there you go. Just use the body to block. Then we don't have to worry about timing at all. Okay, and with that little maneuver, this is now blocked, that's okay. That gets me my mirror down here. Get rid of that. This, do I need it at all? I need to get rid of it so that you don't blow yourself up against this black door. So I guess we will. Put that there. And that'll release you. Let's just deal with this top part. One roach down. Those lemmings are killed. You will die eventually. Now, actually, I guess the question is just leverage. I might not have enough leverage to do this. Darn it. So I needed to use you to get through. Why do I keep saying that? No, I don't. Because I can do tricky diagonal stuff. Because you're not a real mimic. I guess I want you... I'd kind of like to be pushing you from this side. I feel like that'll just be easier to work with. Let's not die. Okay, and we can get one more bit of leverage like that. Good. And I want that set up like that so that when I get you in here, you blow up and I'm standing in the right spot. And then there's some timing stuff involved. Basically, I want the spikes to go the same turn that you're being released, right? I need more leverage. Well, I got mud. I have easy leverage this time. Leverage, even. I'm over too far. I have a couple of problems with this setup. Okay, I can correct it. Okay. Made it. If I do that, it's going to release everything. So I need to do that. I guess I was actually right on the right time, right? Because if I do that, you're not... Oh, no. Oh, well that's a complication. Because now the lemming's gonna die. Okay. We didn't quite have the solution. I need a little bit more time then. I can maybe keep 2 of these mud babies alive. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna slip, unfortunately. But I can just do it from here, right? If I just hit you on turn 10, you'll survive. Just kill that lemming. And save you that way. I think that does it. Man, that was a room. So I wonder if this was the correct solution to just... If it wasn't... If this wasn't the correct solution to use the decoy somewhere up here to mess with things, then there was an extra decoy, and I feel like this might have been a little bit too tricky to work with, but I didn't even try, really. I don't know, maybe there's a way to get through that. But, you know, you're going to have the arrow not on the pressure plate, but you do have it on the pressure plate on all of these. That's a bit of a tell. Yeah, decoy potions have to be one of the most complicated elements in the game, where you just, like, from a puzzle-solving perspective, where you have a decoy potion in a complicated room. It's like, okay, what do you do with it? Even in a room like this, where decoy attraction doesn't affect lemming movement. It still could have been a factor. Okay, maybe manipulating mud babies to move differently. But anyway, that's that room. I kinda want to actually look at some demos to see if other people are doing that the same way I did. You know what? Let's do it. We won't steal the first place view. So where do you put the decoys? Okay, you did the first one, the same thing I did. I'm just assuming that everything that I'm watching is more or less the same. Oh, you got this set up, interestingly. Okay, so I guess... Huh. Ah, interesting. And then you're just gonna get this across. Use that to time... Okay, cool. But, well, that answers that. So there are multiple solutions. Interesting. Actually, sorry, keep playing game. Let's watch that one more time. That, SDK, yeah. Oops. Let's watch that one more time. How does this beginning work? What move sequence did I overlook? Oh. Okay, well that makes sense. You just... yeah, because then you can move out of the way, and this lemming moves first, pushes this, but can't block this one. Yeah, okay, and then... yeah. Well, yeah, you have to push that out of the way, of course. Okay, no, that was actually really simple. I just overlooked that. But that's really interesting. So, big complicated room with at least two different solutions then. As for what you could do, because that was definitely one thing you could do with the decoy there. I did consider that. Alright, so this also looks... well, okay, that doesn't look as bad now that I see that everything's on a toggle. That's going to release you. And we have to get you here with a mirror. We have to get a mirror here, basically, is what this puzzle amounts to. Using the lemming and this toggle thingy, we have to get a mirror on the plate, and then... oh boy. And at no time can this lemming... oh, it's even worse than that. Because in order to get in here, we're gonna have to use a lemming... we're gonna have to use a mirror here, or here. Oh, no, we just use this. Never mind. Okay. But in order to get a mirror in this row, I guess we're gonna stack two mirrors, maybe? Oh, but we're gonna want to stack them here probably, because that way we can hit this and go around. I don't know, this looks like it's going to take more than 10 minutes. You know what? Only one room today, but we got it done, and I will give this one an honest shot in the next part. I will see you then.